Dudes! Alright, welcome back to the garage. Let me keep the chatting to a minimum at the beginning, but you can see I brought out the old Sleazy's Garage awful winter jacket so we can get some stuff done. Let's catch up after that axle's finally in the car. I did buy this, which is a motorcycle lift, but there's something that's on here. I'm just going to cover this. It says, please open carefully. Returns will only be accepted in the original package. This is how it arrived. And I will guarantee you, like I did the last time, if there's any hardware in here, it's gone. Let's open this up, quote unquote, carefully. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a fresh shipment of junk. Sleazy's garbage. I hope it goes. Alright, so it looks like it has some hardware. Yeah, nice box. Ooh, look, the magic of YouTube. Is this gonna be enough? Actually, yeah, it looks like it'll be enough. I don't know if this is exactly what I need, but it's pretty cool. Welcome addition to the shop, I think. Okay, while I have this like this, I'm gonna swap those control arms. Just that side. Okay. There we go. I believe I've got these control arms in the right spot. So now it's a matter of just getting things shimmied into position. Just shimmy it in. Just gotta shimmy. Let's try to get these uppers in first. Oh, look at that. So, we've got this bracket. Put that on there. A little bit more. A little bit more. I need a lift so bad. I think we got it. I'm not going to tighten this, obviously, because it doesn't make sense to. You have to move this thing around so much. I do want to catch a couple threads. Look at that. What if I push on this side? That'll do it. It's a lesson in finessing. Alright, so problem is this. Even if this comes up like that, this whole thing needs to turn this way. So the best way to do that is to drop this down a little bit, maybe even down to these, and see if it turns. You know what actually needs to happen is the front of that needs to come up. I could accomplish that with the floor jack. So that's the back, and then this is for, you don't want to put much pressure on your pinion, but you do want to tilt this forward a little bit. You will see that we're getting close here. But I gotta change the battery. All right, fresh battery. So close. Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. Some threads on here. Now with this in place, you can actually really see the difference in how these weight jacker bar thingies work. To the other side. It occurs to me that you can really tell why you don't want to tighten everything down. By the way, don't use screwdrivers like this. Oh, there's one thing I want you to notice. Notice that there's a little contact here. I'm gonna modify this a little bit, but for now, I think we have some clearance. I'm just worried about up here, actually. Oh my God, the axle's in. Unbelievable. All right, I've decided it's cold out, but the amount of light that opening the door gives us is better. So I bought these, as you know. They're super stiff. The top one goes up here. But how do you get this to stay, right? Well, I'll show you. Everybody knows this, but the secret is you tape them. Electric tape. Now, due to this kind of extreme angle of this, I like to put the front of the spring perched around the front of it, which might seem obvious, but so now that this is taped on, now you can always cut the cut it out afterwards. Slide right in. Now these are lowering springs. They fit a little loosely, but once everything's up and the shocks are in, it pulls everything together pretty nicely. All right, let me do the other side. Now I just wanted to remind everyone that yes, I went the cheap route on this rear suspension for now. I do plan to do something better later, but my God, wait till I do the end of year accounting video. Let's put it this way. Spent a lot of money this year. Spent a lot of money. You can always try to pull the electric tape out afterwards. It'll probably just work itself loose and disappear anyway. Another reason why I like to use the tape is because you will see that this stuff kind of doesn't really sit tight until the rest of the suspension is in. Do your job. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now let's make sure we are on it. We are on it. That is in notice what I mean about having it on the first curl there. All right, now we just got to do shocks. I don't have the bolts though. Let me go find some bolts for this. So even though we do not have bottom bolts for these shocks yet, it does come with new hardware on top. We've got a lower. We've got lower smushable. And then this comes on the top with a jam nut for adjusting. Okay. You know what? Maybe we'll come back to tightening these down. Let's do lower. One, two. Okay. Now you see it's like kind of off like this. But what happens is you jack this up, it keeps tension on that, it pulls this whole thing together. But let's find the screws for this first. So I found these. These are my old shock bolts from the old shocks. You can see they're actually kind of flattened out here, but they're disgusting, so I'm gonna clean them up. All right, well, it's better than it was. All right, it's better than it was. Shoe just fell off. If I have a piece of advice, it's when people like Stacy David tell you to keep your old parts until you're done with your project. Yeah, listen to that. Because I was able to, yeah, so I got lucky with the shock bolts. Don't have to buy those from Elmore again. Just fit right in. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Take a victory lap here. That is a rear suspension. Should we get these brakes on? We're not getting off this train until this thing has wheels on the back. Now this is a concentric thingamabob. Putting these two extra washers on here for now, for each one of these. And why am I doing it like this? Because with the addition of the, it's supposed to have anti-moan braces, and it's supposed to take up some of the slack here, but the ones that I bought are too short, so I won't be using those for now. But we will eventually be using them, so I'm not going to put these on too tight again. So everything's got to get torqued down. This concentrification ring goes on first. That keeps that concentric while we put this. Again, extra washers. I do want to get the wheels on it. I gotta see what this thing looks like on its wheels. I got to. That aside, I also need to make sure that the wheels clear the brakes, which I'm sure they will. we almost have a full rear suspension. Well, the suspension's in, it's just the brakes. This might either be a moment of heartbreak or a moment of extreme celebration for this project. Please fit. I've been a good boy this year. By the way, Sleazy's Garage just reached 1,000 subscribers. That's thanks to you. Thank you. This means so much to me. When I started this, it was really, I just wanted to drive this thing again. But the feedback I've been getting has been amazing. All right, moment of truth. Oh my God. Whew. These are some heavy rims. Dudes. Let's see how close we are. Wow, that's really close. If I have to put a spacer on here, I will do it. What do you think? Let me see. Pretty close, right? I mean, I got a full finger through. Yeah, so that's tight, but I got a hand. I can get a whole hand back here. Is it gonna be a problem? I don't know. Do you think that'll be a problem? I'm not above putting spacers on. Even looks like 4 or 5 millimeter spacer, something tiny, just to give a little extra room. This too is a little tight. I might need to hammer something over here. Yo, if I have to hammer on those things, that's how it has to look. That looks, it's about as Arby's as you're gonna get. We did it. Oh my God. How awesome does that look? It's got wheels. So I'm gonna put a pin in this one. So as I mentioned, we recently crossed 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. That is so awesome. I love our little community. I know you're all as excited as I am about getting this thing back on its wheels. And today we took a huge step towards that. Yeah, so what are we working on next? Obviously, I have to finish the brakes, but to do that, I have to kind of run some lines across the entire car. So I might finish up reconditioning of the bottom. The wheels might come back off, or I might just mask them off for painting purposes. I have a ton of parts that I need to wire wheel and then paint. I might do all that and then save it for kind of like another video, just like a full, just part restoration video. For 1,000 subs, I want to possibly do an Ask Me Anything. If you go to the website, sleazysgarage.com, there's a link that says Ask Me Anything. It goes to a Google form. You can ask anonymously if you want. If not, you can add your name and I'll give you some credit for the question. Quite a bit of stuff I want to do before I do it, so it's going to be open for a bit. Feel free to ask me anything. So I'm super pumped that we're actually making some progress. I feel like I could probably put this thing on its wheels today and roll it out of this garage. I also wanted to mention I had a custom theme song made, which is also just phenomenal. So make sure you check that out in the the credits as well. You probably heard it at the beginning of the video. Check the description for the artist that did that on Fiverr. So again, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. I'm pretty sure my butt crack is sticking out. All that fresh paint, that's getting worse. Everything I do, it gets worse. Nothing else from this channel. The one thing I hope is that you understand that what the mechanic's charging you is probably worth the charging you. Oh. Wow. That's going in the blooper reel. Yeah, this isn't even the right size. Did you see that? I hope you didn't see that. I really do. I really hope that nobody saw that. Because I have to share it. And if I have to share something that embarrassing, this channel's ruined. It's done for.